Why is it that we belittle ourselves or make ourselves smaller when somebody gives us a compliment? Hi, I'm Leanne, and welcome to my channel. I say this with love 33. This is something that I want to talk about because I find myself now and always throughout my whole life really struggling to accept a compliment. If somebody has something nice to say or compliment me, I find it hard to accept that, to receive it. And I always think of a comeback to push it away or put it down or make it less than what the what the person gave to me to receive. And I have noticed throughout my days, so many of my girlfriends, so many friends, when we were younger, when we got older, and now even older stages in life, if somebody gives somebody a compliment, I always am aware that I hear them say, oh, this old thing, oh, this only costs like $3. Oh, I've had this in my closet forever. Or somebody gives a compliment on the hair. Oh, your hair looks great. Like, did you, just get it done? Did you get it cut? And they're like, oh, no, like I just got up out of bed. Like, it doesn't look good at all. What is that? What in us, what inherent value or unworthiness do we have inside us that we are not able to receive somebody's beautiful words of love? I'm trying to figure this out because this is something that I struggle with still. It's hard for me. And I compliment other people from love and from a place of truth, and authenticity and just full love. And I'll be saying something like, oh, you look really beautiful today. Or, your outfit, it's so colorful and pretty. You look great today. And immediately, like 9 out of 10 of the women downplay it. And so I'm like, oh God, man, like, oh, that's what I sound like. And I'm just trying to be honest and give them a beautiful compliment to maybe brighten their day or let them know like what I'm feeling. But we as humans, and we probably have so much like shoved down inside that has not been healed yet, that we are often unable to accept it. So we belittle ourselves. And you know what happens with that? We don't give the person the opportunity to share their love with us or their truth or their good fortune upon us because we push it away and we block it out. So it's kind of like somebody giving you a present with their beautiful words of kindness, and you're like, this whole thing, like, no, thank you. I'm not worth it. I don't deserve it. But it's only the words. And if we can't even receive the beautiful words that somebody gives us, I feel like we really need to go deep within inside and figure out, why do I have such a hard time receiving? Do I not love myself enough? Do I not think I'm worthy? Do I not think I'm pretty? Do I not think, my clothes look nice or the hair looks nice or whatever it may be? I don't know, all different kinds of compliments. But I just wonder about this, and I want to put out there into the world. Do you find yourself doing the same thing? Because I'm in the same. More often than not, I hear people, I see people rejecting the compliment more than they are receiving it. Feel into that. And next time somebody compliments you or says something nice, stop and think about it, feel it. And before you can project those words out of your mouth of pushing it away or making it smaller or being like this old thing, think about it. Stop. Don't say a word. Don't react. Maybe perhaps just even smile and say thank you. We do not owe any explanation of why we are doing what we do or why our hair looks the way or what clothes we're wearing. Because if somebody compliments you, they're not expecting like a whole report on why you look like that. Or why do you look that special today, but yesterday you didn't? Or, why do you feel like you even have to explain why you're looking the way you do that somebody wants to compliment you? But like as wounded humans, we feel we owe an explanation because we're not good enough to receive that wonderful, beautiful compliment. And that's really hurtful. Like that takes our heart and it contracts it. And you're putting out into the universe like, oh, I'm not worthy. I don't deserve a compliment. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not skinny enough. My clothes aren't good enough. My hair's not good enough. My makeup's not good enough. So when you are rejecting those beautiful compliments, you're putting out there to the universe that you aren't, and you don't accept more or want more. It's like you're gonna manifest the stagnancy of wherever you are and not be able to receive what you fully do want and what you deserve. So maybe think about these compliments as a different way. Like, well, maybe the universe is testing you and sending in people to be like, oh, hey, you really look pretty today. Your hair looks so pretty. Your outfit looks so pretty. Maybe the universe is waiting for you to react. And if you say thank you and stop it there and give no explanation and feel the love and expansion of your heart, then the universe is going to bring you more love and more beautiful things. If somebody gives you a compliment and said, oh, you look really pretty today, and you're like, oh God, like my eyes are puffy and my hair looks like crap and I'm so fat and my clothes are tight and I only paid $2 for this shirt. Like, feel that difference of vibration. That is so low. And the universe is going to be like, oh, okay, well, she wants to stay there. Okay, we'll keep her there. Really think about that the next time you get a compliment, and listen and feel around and see into other people when they are getting compliments or receiving compliments, and see what their reaction is. And perhaps next time somebody gives you a compliment and you're unable to receive it and you want to hide and you want to make yourself smaller, or you want to give the reasoning of why you have, say, maybe for instance, like a designer handbag. And somebody says, oh, I love that. Like, that's such a cool bag. That's so pretty. Like, wow, beautiful choice. And you immediately have that, oh, well, yeah, here comes the excuses. Oh, well, I think I bought myself a birthday present, or I deserve it, or I've always wanted this but was never able to, or like, blah, blah, blah. You're giving all the excuses and all the reasons of why you bought it for yourself or got it, instead of just saying thank you. And why do we project all that information and give a full report? Why? Because we don't feel worthy. And when we don't feel worthy, the universe isn't going to bring more to us. And why don't we feel worthy? Could it be that back, maybe in another life, maybe before childbirth, maybe in the womb, maybe after birth, your childhood, maybe you had traumas that didn't make you feel worthy. Maybe you were told you're not worthy. Maybe there's financial traumas. There's so many different aspects that come around this whole question of why do we make ourselves smaller or belittle ourselves when somebody gives us a compliment. It goes deep. It goes way deeper than just the surface level of, oh, whatever. It goes deep. Because you're putting out there how you really feel about yourself. And I really need to take note. Like, this is making so much sense to me as I speak it out into the world, as I see it and as I hear it. And I've walked this walk and I'm talking this talk because all the way up to this day, and I'm working on it and I'm aware of it, and I'm learning to become more vulnerable and more receptive to receive compliments. Because as you know from my other stories in my life, like, I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel good enough. I didn't have self-worth. I did not have self-confidence. And everything doesn't heal overnight. It's still a process of like peeling those layers and getting down to the nitty-gritty to like release learned behaviors and to release traumas. It's a process every day, little by little. And I want to bring awareness to that and light, that when you find yourself doing that, and then you wonder why, like, well, somebody gave me a compliment, but I'm not able to receive it. And I always give a 5-page report of why it is the way it is, or why I don't deserve it, or I go hide and get embarrassed when somebody gives me a compliment. Why are we getting embarrassed? Why can't we just accept the love that is being offered? Yes, of course, you can feel the difference if you're in tune with your body and your gut when somebody is not being forthcoming and it's just kind of a lie or like a little bit of a bee sting maybe of not the truth, but like, oh, you look really pretty today. But their whole body and their mannerism is projecting like, you don't look pretty, but I'm just going to say that because I feel like I'm better than you. You know the difference between an authentic compliment and an inauthentic, not authentic compliment. So feel that and be aware of that. And when you're giving somebody a compliment, because that's a beautiful way to spread love and to brighten somebody's day, just know that you are projecting love and light out onto the world and onto that person that you are complimenting. And see if they come back with a way to make themselves smaller, or a reason why, or why they don't think they should spend that much money on a purse, or why they don't think, you know, their clothes are gonna, like whatever it is, just be aware of that and push into that with yourself. Think if you really cannot accept and receive compliments and beautiful words from others, sit with yourself for a while. Sit in stillness. Meditate. What in me? What is it? Ask your God, your source, your higher power, whatever you believe in. Why can't I receive people's compliments? Why can't I receive beautiful words of love and encouragement? And I always don't feel like I'm good enough or I'm worthy. And sit in with that stillness. Push into that. Feel into your body and maybe see what it's saying. Perhaps you'll go back into childhood and maybe you need to go back and heal that inner child that might have been scolded and told, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you'll never deserve anything, or you'll never make the right decision. Whatever it may have been, because everybody has a different story, but we are all the same and we are all one. So I know that every single one of us on this earth has some kind of inner child wounding. And if you're not aware of why you do certain things, that could be the beginning of stepping into the container of healing and then being able to receive. Because if we're able to receive compliments and words of love, then we are able to receive all the other beautiful things that the universe has to offer us and that we desire. But even though we desire something, if we're closed off and we are blocking, the universe cannot give it to us. So it kind of goes pretty deep, and you got to really feel into what it is that's having you react the way that you react. And this might not be something that you've ever thought about, because your automatic response is like when you get a compliment of like, oh, that's like such a pretty dress. You're like, oh, this was just on the clearance rack. I don't know. And then you like turn around and hide because you are unable to receive the compliment and maybe have the attention on you. Maybe you don't want to be seen. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy to take up space. Maybe you feel unworthy of loving, kind words because you have not received that. It's all part of the process. And this is just a little scratch of the surface to ask ourselves, like, why? So I'm more aware now, and I'm going to be even more aware now that I've made a video about it. And I'll report back, because this is important for manifestation and putting love and light out into the world. When you're complimenting other people, you can make somebody's day so much brighter just by saying like one thing, like, oh, you have a really beautiful smile. You don't know what that person is going through at that minute of that day, but you do know that everybody's going through something every day. That's just part of life on earth. So if you're feeling a little bit like that day, or like I'm in a bad mood, or I don't feel good, or whatever it is, turn it around. Say, you know what? The next person I come across, I'm going to give them a compliment, no matter what the situation is. And I'm going to watch their whole energy change, which then will come back to you and open up your heart and change you. Maybe you could say, oh, I really like the color of your shirt, or your hair looks nice today, or you have a beautiful smile. Like whatever the little silliest thing that you might not even be fully truthful about, but you're just finding something to start the process of giving somebody a beautiful compliment. Try it. See how it makes you feel. I know how it makes me feel, and I know like projecting love and light into the world like is an expansion of my heart, and it makes me feel so good. And to watch somebody's reaction, if I say like, good morning, like you have a beautiful smile, you can see that whole person's energy. Like they're either like, what? Like looking around like, you talking to me? I have a beautiful smile? Oh, thank you. It's pretty funny and it's pretty cool because you can feel their energy rise. Or if they're having a rough morning or something really heavy and dark going in their life, maybe that just might give them a little glimmer of hope and a little glimmer of love and light in that minute. And that might be able to carry them throughout their day. So see where you are and where you're at and how you feel. And next time you get a compliment, watch your reaction. Feel into that. Hold your tongue. If something negative wants to come out about yourself, because your nervous system and your brain doesn't know if you're just kidding or not. So all the negative things that you might spill out of your mouth when you receive a compliment, your body doesn't know, your brain doesn't know if that's just bullshit or not. And it's gonna hold on to that. And it's gonna begin to feel that that is the truth. So when somebody compliments you, say, oh, like your makeup looks really pretty today. And you're like, oh, thanks. Like it really doesn't. Like I just did a 5-second job and I kind of think it looks shitty. Feel that energy. That's low. That's low. And your mind and your body is going to be like, okay, well, like next time you get a compliment, we're just going to be like this, instead of just saying, thank you. And feeling that power within, with your shoulders back and your chin up. You know why? Because you do deserve compliments. You are beautiful. You do have a beautiful smile. And no matter how small you feel inside or how icky, what a rough day you had, maybe a dark time in your life, maybe you're going through the ringer and some really hard circumstances, and that's okay and that's normal and everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. But try to be aware to allow yourself a little bit of love and light from others. You are worthy. You are here on this earth to experience joy and love and peace. And sometimes we just get like stuck in these places and we're unable to accept love from others. So feel into that. And offer other people in your circle, in your, like, I call it like a 5 or 10 step square. Like if anybody outside of 5 or 10 steps from you, your bubble, give them a compliment. Say something nice. Give them a warm smile and watch the energy shift. It's a beautiful space to be. And in our world, we need more love and light. We need to heal. And it starts within. It starts with us. So we can understand and figure out why we do the things that we do. And then we can make the choice to move forward with that and heal that, or just stay stuck and not heal it. But if we choose to move forward and heal, and then we start to heal ourselves, then that's gonna exude out of our whole life and our pores and just spread out to others. And others will feel that. And your whole energy changes and your aura changes. It's a beautiful space to be. So, note to self, next time somebody gives me a compliment, how am I going to respond to that? Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're a visitor and this is your first time here, thank you for being here. Go ahead and give the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.